Hello students. Okay, I want to explain you to make sample number 1. Here is the pattern for sample number 1. Here are the pieces. Remember, you need 2 pieces per each sample. Okay, take the pattern with you, cut the pieces, and then take 2 pieces together like this. Go to the machine and make a frame all around in stitch length number 3. Okay, that's a permanent stitch. It's very important. Stitch length number 3 all around with 1/4 inch seam allowance from the edge. Okay, like that. From here to the seam is 1/4 inch. From here to the seam, 1/4 inch. From here to the seam, 1/4 inch. And from here to the seam, 1/4 inch. All around 1/4 inch seam allowance. When you have this step ready, just take the piece with you and go to the machine and start sewing. Remember, from the top, because this is the top, this is the bottom, and the sides. Remember, recognize the grain line. This one is the grain. This one is across. We need to sew across, okay? Like this. Remember, it's 1/4 inch seam allowance from, at this time, from the seam, okay? The right side of your presser foot needs to be following your seam, and that's 1/4 inch. Start sewing, following the instructions here. 3 lines with permanent stitch. Permanent stitch is number 3. Okay, let me do that for you to show you. When you are close to the side, the seam, you need to stop like a 1/4 inch before your seam. Turn your fabric and go down like a 3 stitches. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 3. You need to see, because not all machines are the same length. In number 3, not all the machines are the same specific measurement. Just count. In this case, 3 stitches are fine, and just 3 lines. This is my second line. Stop 1/4 inch before the frame seam. Turn it again and count 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn it and continue. And remember to stop before the frame. Okay, let me show you. Here are my 3 lines with permanent stitch number 3. You need to make 3 lines of permanent stitch. If you follow the instruction, the second one is reinforced seam. That's 1.5. You need to go down to 1.5 and make 3 lines. You can see it's 1, 2, and 3. Here, number 3, easy gathering is 4.5. You need to go up to 4.5 and make 3 lines. 1, 2, and 3. The next one, basting stitch number 5. Same thing, 3 lines. 1, 2, and 3. After that, you need to do back stitching, okay, using permanent stitch. Remember, permanent stitch is stitch number 3. 3 lines. You need to start with back stitch, continue sewing, and at the end, back stitch. Another line, back stitch, continue sewing straight, and back stitch at the end. Same thing with the third. Back stitch at the beginning, continue sewing, and back stitch at the end. After that, you need to make one line with each measurement. Start with number 1, go to the second line with 1.5, the next one 2, the next one is 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5. At the end, I want to see something like this. Here is my final sample. All my stitches are here. Normally, following 1/4 inch seam allowance between seams, at the end, you are going to have this empty space here. If you want, you can make one line with number 1, another with number 2, another with number 3, another one with number 4, and the last one with number 5. And start with backstitch and backstitch at the end. It's not mandatory to make this, but if you want, you can do to complete the empty space at the end of the sample.